Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, October 19, 2022. Transits now can introduce some cause for hesitation or pause in spots today and tomorrow. A small bump in the road or a temporary dip in your confidence can help slow you down and reorient you. Try not to allow wishful thinking to override your common sense, as there is some tendency to see what you want to see. Nevertheless, you may feel slightly out of sync with others, and the temptation might be to compensate by going out of your way to make them happy. It may be better to aim to learn your own needs rather than spend your time and drain your energy trying to figure out what others want. If motivation levels are dipping a little, it may only be a signal to regroup. Mercury leaves his post-shadow phase today. This is excellent for you because our cosmic messenger rules your solar 7th house, so whenever he's in a moonwalk, you are reviewing and re-evaluating your closest relationship. Now that he is leaving his post-shadow period behind him, he's patting you on the back to say that anything that was preventing you from seeing clearly about partnerships in recent weeks can be resolved with clear, concise, articulate communication. Note that you and others are thinking more poignantly and can find a way to connect eye to eye. Be confident in your creative endeavors. The domicile moon in Cancer encourages you to get in touch with your talents and skills. You might feel more intuitive in your process of developing your ideas or passion projects. But the moon also squares Chiron retrograde in Aries, suggesting some hurt feelings might pop up. You might lack confidence in your ambitions or your means for self-expression in your line of work. The square could also push you to heal by encouraging you to be confident in your ability to develop whatever you set your mind to. In the lead up to the moon's return to your work sector tomorrow, it is not just the professional gods asking that you take a wait-and-see approach. As the moon's first visit since the last planet left your work sector, but also the last before Jupiter is due to retrograde back out of your income sector, expect a lot of things to fall into place over the coming days. You may feel extra emotional today, and it is important to stick to some semblance of a routine so that the planetary energy doesn't overpower you. Do anything you can to bolster your nervous and immune systems by choosing peaceful activities over highly stimulating ones. Today, you will feel split between a great need for solitude and a real desire to meet people. This vibration isn't very favorable for energetic people like you, and you know it. It might be better to relax in peace, my dear friend. 6. Put your dynamism away and stay home. But don't hide out. Welcome anyone who comes knocking on the door with a smile. While the moon is only passing through a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart and is literally here today and gone tomorrow, this is something that shouldn't be taken lightly. Just 6 days before the Sun and Venus are due to return to an adventurous part of your chart, the moon forms a friendly aspect to the south node there today, with a reminder that the days of all work and no play are behind you. This can also inspire your personal dreams. With no planetary activity in your romantic sector and the moon literally here today and gone tomorrow, there is no room for rain checks. Instead, today's romantically charged lunar vibes need to be embraced, especially as they come with a mix of romance, adventure and nostalgia. Just days before Venus, the planet of love, is due to return to an adventurous part of your chart. Our eyes in the sky. You could be diving into the swampy depths throughout much of today. The Cancer moon provides an emotional lubricant to a multitude of issues that are stuck beneath the surface. You could be far more psychic these days, but with today's square aspects, it might be difficult to tell your emotions from someone else's feelings projected onto you. Many people are running on high. Even the most detached personalities are unable to really pull away all that easily, and the lunar position in Cancer isn't holding back at all. In fact, many of us could feel like we're reduced to a puddle of vulnerability. The current transits ask for everyone to have faith and see clearly through the darkness. Many would even deem this a time when one enters their dark night of the soul, an experience meant to strengthen the soul from the inside out. This could also present a multitude of challenges in every aspect of your life. No stone will be left unturned, but it's all for a greater purpose. Make sure that you pay close attention to your health. Check in with loved ones, even keep a gratitude list to help you see that you're making exponential progress on a daily basis. Just after midnight, the Cancer moon squares off with Mercury in Libra, making us agitated. Our emotional needs and ideological sentiments clash. We feel that to maintain our safety we must compromise our principles, or vice versa. By seeking to protect our beliefs, we become judgmental, perceiving threats where there are none, othering those whose opinions don't correspond with our own. Because many of us will be asleep at this hour, this aspect can manifest in the form of disquieting dreams. The cosmic weather is then quiet until afternoon, when the Libra Sun trines Vesta, the asteroid of sacred devotion, in Aquarius, allowing us to effortlessly share our passions. We define our soul's mission, acting as a channel for creative or spiritual messages. This transit particularly supports social justice, humanitarian, and philanthropic causes. Those who have dedicated themselves to bettering the lives of others are positioned for success. Because we are forthcoming about our aims, we attract those who wish to join our cause, and those who are curious as to how we discovered our inspiration. A lack of conflict makes dedicating ourselves to our work easy. We make appropriate sacrifices for sensible returns instead of giving everything we have away for a glimpse of victory.